What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? The U.S. Travel Advisory has warned its citizens, do not travel to Mexico. It is unsafe. But guess what, fam? It's not going to stop anybody from traveling to Mexico, because all those people who has decided to ignore those warnings have collectively decided that it's not going to happen to them. Everybody that I talk to who are huge fans of Mexico, traveling to Mexico, they all say, oh man, Mexico is one of the safest places you have to go to. You just got to go to the right place. And, I've been there dozens of times, never had a problem, never had a problem. When I lived in Azerbaijan, I lived in what most people would consider the safest neighborhood in Azerbaijan. We had guards at the front gate of the entry to the neighborhood. The entire neighborhood was gated with 9-foot brick walls. Inside there was a school. The school was gated with guards in the back with machine guns and guards in the front with machine guns at the front entry of the school. So we got guards at the front entry of the neighborhood with machine guns, 2 guards, and then 1 guard in the back of the school with a machine gun and 2 guards in the front of the school with a machine gun. I still told my kids, be careful when you're walking in the neighborhood, because sometimes when you're in these gated communities and people see police waving and stuff like that, they tend to get relaxed. People think that it ain't gonna happen to them. It's never happened here before, it'll never happen. And then next thing you know, it happens, and it happens to them. So, I'm gonna tell you straight up, fam, I've never had a desire to go to Mexico. Let me back up. I never had a desire until my friend was talking it up. Like, oh man, we had a good time, and it only cost this much money to do it. I'm like, hey, y'all did all of that for just that amount of money? Yeah. So that's really the lure. That's really the allure. It's the whole thing about, how you can have a good time, for just a little. Well, I ain't gonna say no, but for just a little. You can have a good time. You can have a great time. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. You gotta spend some money, but not a whole lot of money. So I was like, okay. And just as I was considering it, the killing started again. They just started killing people. And I'm like, man, I ain't going no damn Mexico. I got enough issues right here in America, man. I already got to walk with my head on a swivel in the country that I'm from. I'm not trying to go on vacation and walk with my head on a swivel. I'm not trying to be all in Mexico, just, looking around everything, just suspicious of everything. I'm not doing that, man. When you go on vacation, the whole idea of a vacation is to relax, escape reality, have some fun, let your hair down, let your hair down. According to the police, in the Cortazar municipality in Guanajuato, 7 people, including a football player and a small child, was gunned down at a resort. 7 innocent people were gunned down at a resort in Mexico. 3 men, 3 women, and a child. He found the body of a woman who had been missing since April 6th, 20-year-old woman, who, according to police, her friends gave various statements. They gave conflicting statements about her disappearance. One said she had went back to another city to visit her family, and others said that they dropped her off on a dark road. These are her friends. They just dropped her off on a dark road all by herself. And then you got 3 women from Texas who are missing. 3 other women from Texas who are missing. This woman was from Mission, Texas. So there's 3 other women who are sisters who are missing from Texas who visited Mexico. Hadn't been seen since February 25th. Family. And then you can't forget the 4 people who went to Mexico, the 3 guys with the girl who was there to get her BBL, and they killed 2 of the guys, thinking these guys were rival gang members. At least that's the story that they gave. It looks to me like these are just targeted murders. Somebody's trying to start a war because they're just indiscriminately killing American tourists. I don't understand why people still want to go there. I got enough problems right here. Like, and the U.S. is issuing a advisory, a traveling advisory, warning people to not go to Mexico. They need to be warning people to get the hell out of the U.S. because this is murder, 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 murder all day, every day. I mean, yeah, Mexico is dangerous, but, you know, America is equally dangerous, but a lot more dangerous. But again, you know, I'm familiar with this danger. I know the terrain, I know the people, I know the players. I know how to move around in this danger. So I'm going to deal with the devil that I know. That's where I'm coming from with this. I'm not about to go to a foreign country and deal with that devil. You dig what I'm saying? Fam, do what you want, and I know y'all will. But as for me and mine, we are staying far away from Mexico. And if you decide to go to Mexico, protect yourself at all times, and I wish you well. I really do wish you well. You're braver than me. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?